Have you ever wondered about the great empires that vanished from history, leaving behind only whispers and enigmatic ruins? The Maya, the Indus Valley Civilization, the Minoans. These names echo through time, carrying tales of sophisticated societies that rose to incredible heights only to disappear. Today, we're embarking on a journey back in time, piecing together the clues these lost civilizations left behind to uncover what we truly discovered about their rise, their lives, and their mysterious falls. Let's start in the dense jungles of Central America, home to the Maya. For centuries, they were masters of astronomy, mathematics, and architecture. They developed a complex writing system, built towering pyramids that pierced the sky, and created a calendar so precise it still astounds us today. For a long time, the collapse of their great cities in the southern lowlands around the 9th century AD was one of history's greatest enigmas. Was it a massive war? A deadly plague? Early theories were dramatic, but modern archaeology and environmental science are painting a more nuanced picture. Scientists studying lakebed sediments and tree rings have found evidence of severe, prolonged droughts that struck the region. The Maya were brilliant water managers, building intricate systems of reservoirs and canals, but even their ingenuity couldn't withstand decades of environmental stress. This didn't happen overnight. It was likely a slow, agonizing decline. Deforestation to clear land for agriculture, and to fuel the fires for their famous lime plaster construction made the droughts worse. As resources dwindled, social and political structures likely fractured. People didn't just vanish. They abandoned the big cities, migrating to more sustainable areas. Their grand urban experiment swallowed by the jungle. The lesson from the Maya isn't just about collapse. It's a powerful story of human resilience and the critical relationship between a civilization and its environment. Now, let's travel across the globe to the banks of the Indus River in what is now Pakistan and northwest India. Here, around 2500 BC, flourished the Indus Valley Civilization, also known as the Harappan Civilization. This was one of the world's first great urban cultures, contemporary with ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia. Their cities, like Mohenjo-daro and Harappa, were marvels of urban planning. They had grid-like street patterns, advanced drainage and sewer systems, and multi-story brick houses. It was a society that valued order and sanitation to a degree unseen for thousands of years. They had standardized weights and measures, suggesting a bustling trade network that stretched as far as Mesopotamia. But here's the mystery: we can't read their script. Despite discovering thousands of artifacts with their elegant Indus script, it remains undeciphered. This leaves a huge gap in our understanding. We don't know their leaders' names, their religious texts, or their literature. What we do know comes from their material culture. There's a remarkable lack of grand palaces, royal tombs, or monuments to individual rulers. Instead, we see a focus on communal structures, like the Great Bath at Mohenjo-daro, possibly used for ritual purification. This suggests a more egalitarian society, perhaps governed by a council of elites or priests rather than a single god-king. Their decline around 1800 BC is another puzzle. Like the Maya, evidence points towards climate change. The shifting of monsoon patterns may have disrupted their agricultural base, forcing populations to disperse into smaller, more rural settlements. The great cities were slowly abandoned, their secrets locked away until their rediscovery in the 1920s. Let's sail into the Aegean Sea to the island of Crete, the heart of the Minoan civilization. Flourishing from around 2700 to 1450 BC, the Minoans were Europe's first advanced Bronze Age civilization. They were master seafarers, artists, and traders whose influence spread throughout the Mediterranean. Their palaces, especially the sprawling, labyrinthine complex at Knossos, were not fortified fortresses, but vibrant centers of administration, storage, and ceremony. Their art is stunning, full of life and movement. We see frescoes of dolphins leaping from the waves, graceful figures bull leaping, and elegant processions. It depicts a society that seems to have had a deep connection with nature and a taste for spectacle. Unlike the more martial societies that would follow, Minoan art has a notable absence of warfare scenes. So what happened to this vibrant, seemingly peaceful civilization? The end came swiftly and violently. Around 1600 BC, the nearby volcanic island of modern-day Santorini erupted in one of the largest explosions in human history. For years, this was believed to have wiped out the Minoans in a single cataclysmic event. However, recent archaeology shows that while the eruption was devastating, causing massive tsunamis and ashfall that disrupted trade and agriculture, many Minoan sites survived for another 150 years. The final blow seems to have come from human hands. The weakening of the Minoan power structure left them vulnerable to invasion from the mainland Greeks, the Mycenaeans. We see evidence of this in a change of pottery styles, the appearance of the Mycenaean linear B script, and a more militaristic culture taking hold. The Minoan story is a dramatic reminder that even the most advanced societies can be brought down by a combination of natural disaster and human opportunism. From the Americas to the Indus Valley to the Aegean, the stories of these lost civilizations share common threads. They reveal the incredible ingenuity and adaptability of our ancestors. Their ability to create complex societies, breathtaking art, and revolutionary technologies. But they also serve as cautionary tales. The specter of climate change, environmental degradation, and societal instability that contributed to their decline feels eerily relevant today. By unraveling the mysteries of their past, we learn more than just history. We learn profound lessons about our own civilization's future. What we've discovered is that these empires didn't just vanish, their people adapted, migrated, and their knowledge, in many ways, became part of the cultural DNA of the civilizations that followed. The past is never truly lost. It's just waiting to be rediscovered. Thank you so much for joining me on this archaeological adventure. If you're fascinated by the mysteries of the ancient world, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more journeys into the past. Let me know in the comments which lost civilization you find most intriguing. See you next time.